Yes. So today I'll be entering into technicals of Python, right? Yes. Before I start, can anyone please confirm whether my voice is clear, whether the screen is visible or not? Yes. So Python, reasons why Python is suddenly super popular. Reasons why Python is suddenly super popular as Python has very less coding, less code, like not even 1/4 code as compared with other programming language. Secondly, simple syntaxes given by Python. Simple syntaxes looks like normal English statements and very less coding, simple syntaxes. And thirdly, interactive mode given by Python. Interactive mode, right? Yes. We can easily interact with Python statement by statement. For every statement, it gives response. For every statement, it gives response, right? Yes. Multi-programming features, it has got multi-programming features. Yes, and wide varieties of application, any kind of applications we can develop today by using Python, like automation applications, web applications, animation applications, gaming applications, networking applications, desktop applications, many built-in libraries, 89,300 inbuilt modules Python has got for different many built-in libraries, 89,300 modules Python has got, right? Yes. And it's a general purpose programming. General purpose programming. It's a general purpose programming, any kind of applications you can develop. And it's a high level language, easily understandable, it's portable, it's platform independent, machine independent, right? It can run on all the hardware and all the operating system. It is an interpreted language. It is interpreted language, right? Interpretation, statement by statement, line by line execution, which makes debugging easy. Next, supports all databases. It's object oriented. Object oriented, supports security, reusability, and flexibility. Extensible, right? Can be extended, right? And it is finally I can say programmer friendly or user friendly programming with very less syntax, means simple syntaxes and with very less coding, right? These are the reasons which makes Python super popular, right? Yes. These are the reasons which makes Python suddenly super popular. Reasons which makes Python suddenly super popular. Next, you need to know something about PSF, Python Software Foundation. What is that? PSF. Yes. Python Software Foundation. It is a non-profit organization. It is a non-profit organization devoted towards Python community. It is a non-profit organization devoted towards Python community. It was launched in the year 2001. It's a non-profit organization devoted towards Python community. It was launched in the year 2001. Yes. The main objective, right? To main objective. To foster the development, right? Development of Python from version to version. In the year 2005, PSF Python Software Foundation received Computer World Horizon Award, right? Yes. The president for this is Guido van Rossum. The same personality who introduced Python, the same is the president for this Python Software Foundation headquarters, right? Delaware, US. Delaware, US. Official website python.org. Official website, right? Yes. This that python.org is the official website from where we can download Python, from where we can see the documentation for each and every Python release. It's a non-profit organization. It was launched in the year 2001, objective to foster the development of Python. Year 2005, it received Computer World Horizon Award. President Guido van Rossum, headquarters Delaware. Official website python.org, right? Yes. Now, before I go with Python installation, you need to know something about the Python versions. Python 1.x version, it was released in the year, right? 1989, right? The next version like Python 2 version, right? 2.x means 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, right? The first two version in the year 2000. Next, Python 3.x version, right? 3.x version, it was released in the year 2008. 1.x, 2.x, 3.x, right? Yes. Next, the version what we are using currently is 3 version only. From the last 17 years, we are going with the 3 version only. Latest version of Python. Latest version of Python, right? Yes, Python 3.13. Yes, Python 3.13 and the stable version of Python. Stable version of Python, right? Yes. Python 3.12. Means stable version is nothing but mostly used version. So, okay, this is something about the Python versions. So, we'll be installing Python 3.13, the version, latest version, right? Yes. So, it hardly takes 1 minute to install Python. How to download and how to install step by step, I'll be discussing. Python installation, right? Yes. So, before I go with the installation, right, just check this. I'll go to the settings, apps and features here in this. So, I'll just show you from the scratch, right? So, here you can check Python 3.13, uninstall, uninstall. So I'm just uninstalling this Python 3.13 version, right? So Python is going to provide different softwares for different environments. It is going to provide different softwares for different environments. Yes. For Windows, for Linux, for Mac OS, right? For Linux, no need to install Python. By default, Python comes along with the Linux OS. Whenever you install Linux, along with that, you see Python, right? No need of any separate installation for Python. And for Windows and for Windows and Mac OS, you are supposed to download and you need to install, right? So even for Windows, Python is providing two softwares. For Windows, Python is providing two softwares. If your Windows is a 32-bit, you are supposed to download 32-bit Python software. If your Windows is a 64-bit, you are supposed to download 64-bit Python software. How will you check whether your Windows is a 32-bit or 64-bit? Yes. So just go to this file explorer, go to this this PC is there, right? This PC, right click on this PC, properties you say. Now you can check it here. One second. System type. Whenever you right click on this PC and say properties, it is clearly saying 64-bit operating system. 64-bit operating system. If it is 32-bit, if it is showing, you are supposed to download 32-bit Python software. It is showing 64-bit. I need to download 64-bit Python software. Yes. 64-bit, right? Yes. So just I'm closing this, and even this uninstallation is completed. Successful. Close that. Now going back to this Python installation. See how to download and how to install this. How to download and how to install. Go to this. Open Google. Right. Just open this python.org. Python.org website. Right. Just say python.org. Say enter. Official website for Python. What is this? This is the official website for Python. Downloads, documentation, right? In the download section, go to all releases. In the download section, go to all releases, right? Yes. Add to Python releases, right? As you can say, add to Python releases. Add to Python releases. Okay, just observe, right? Don't go for that. See here. Here, whenever you click downloads, all releases, scroll down, you will see add to Python releases and looking for a specific release. Looking for a specific, go for this. Looking for a specific release. What all the versions that have been released from the last 20 years, everything you can see here. From 2001 onwards, right? From Python 2 version onwards, right? All the versions you can see. This is the latest version. Just 1 week ago, it was released, August 14th. It was released on August 14th. This is the very latest version. Before that, August 6th, just 2 weeks ago, this 3.0, this is installed. Sorry, go back. So python.org, go to downloads, go to all releases, scroll down to this, looking for a specific release, right? In that 3.13.7, this is the latest version. Click on that 3.13.7, which was released 1 week ago. Scroll down to the bottom of the page. Scroll down to the bottom of the page. Right, yes. Now, Windows installer 32-bit, Windows installer 64-bit. You can see here Windows installer 32-bit and Windows installer 64-bit. Okay, Windows installer 32-bit. My Windows is 64. That's why I need to download this 64. If your Windows is 32, select this. For Mac OS 64-bit universal installer. For Linux, no need. Already by default, Python will be installed within this Linux machine. So if I click on this, the download will automatically start. Check it here. It started. One download in progress. It's just 27.3 MB of size. Can you see 27.5 MB of size? Well, download is completed. Go to the downloads folder and click the txt file. Otherwise, click it here. You are going to get a separate window in this page. You are going to get a separate window. Get a separate window in this manner, right? Add Python to path. So don't go immediately for the installation. Add Python to path. Add Python to path. Add Python to path, right? Yes. Add Python to path variable of OS. Adding Python to path variable of OS. Go for customize installation. Go for customize installation, right? Go for customize installation. And that whatever everything is pre-selected, everything are selected. No need to select anything. So documentation, pip, documentation of Python, pip to install any external modules, ideally to write integrated development learning environment where you write your codes and test suite. Say next, advanced options. Here also you can see like the shortcuts for your installed applications, Python, adding Python to environment variables. These two are selected. And can you see the installation location where it is getting installed, right? In C drive, in users, in Dell, in app data, in local programs, Python 313. Tomorrow, if you want to locate Python where it is, right, you need to enter into all this path, a very big path. And tomorrow, if you want to install any module also, right, you need to enter all this path. Instead of that, just I'll remove all this. So just keep your mouse before this. Remove all this. Remove all this. Remove all this. Within the C drive, Python 313. Within the C drive, we select Python 313. Okay, what is this 313? Python 313? This is the folder, right? Which will be created automatically within the C drive. And within the C drive, it is going to get installed. Just I want to install Python within the C drive. Within that a folder is going to be created. Within that folder, we can just install it. Say install. Just say install. That's it. Automatically, yes. It hardly takes 30 seconds to install Python. Once it got installed, let us check whether it is properly installed or not, right? Python has to be recognized from anywhere from your system. So that's why at the start, before installing, we have selected one option, add Python to path variable of OS. Okay. Almost done with the installation. Right, it's done. Now, setup was successful. Right, close this. At the bottom search panel, type CMD and press enter. Right, so this command prompt, press enter. This command prompt, this will be opened. Just type Python here. Whenever you type Python and if you say hit enter, this Python version has to be displayed. Python version and Python interpreter has enter, right? Yes, Python 3.1, 3.7. This Python version and this Python interpreter, right? Yes. Python version and Python interpreter. Okay. So this interpreter Python version, you can see Python interpreter, you can see, right? Yes. Any valid Python statements, 3 plus 4, 23 into 6, x as 10, y as 5. What is x? What is y? What is x plus y? X into y, x by y. Any valid Python statements you can type here, right? Yes. It's working. A equal to Ajay, B equal to Kumar, right? Any valid statements. A plus B, Ajay Kumar, right? Yes. So it is working fine. Python is working fine. Quit. You will come out of this. Yes. So Python is working fine, right? So coming back, right? So Python installation, right? If anyone working in the Linux environment, if you want the latest version of Linux to be installed in your machine, just to go with this command, you need to do everything from the root user in Linux. Sudo apt-get install Python, get install Python 3.13. apt-get install Python 3.13. Okay, next Python execution modes. Python execution modes. Two modes of execution. Two modes of execution. Two modes of execution, right? Yes. One is interactive mode. Secondly is what? Batch mode. Interactive mode and batch mode. Here we directly type Python statements on the interpreter. Here we directly type Python statements on the interpreter and the user can easily interact and the user we directly type Python statements on the interpreter and the user can easily interact with Python statement by statement. And the user can easily interact with Python statement by statement. Just now I showed you right here. We directly type Python statements here and the user can easily interact statement by statement. For every statement, it gives response. What is the advantage of this interactive mode? Yes, to test the functionalities of Python. To test the functionalities of Python. To test the functionalities of Python and to learn Python means to test the functionalities of Python and to learn Python, right? For example, if you doesn't know about any particular functionality of Python, you can just type here and check what output it is going to provide. Based on that, you can analyze what is it for. And for learning Python, right? For the beginners and learners, right, this interactive mode works better. Batch mode. Here we write a batch of statements. Here we write a batch of statements. A set of statements within the editors or IDs. Here we write a batch of statements within the editors or IDs. Save it by using .py extension. Here we write a batch of statements within the editors. Batch of statements are set of statements, right? Within the editors or ID integrated development environment, right? And save it by using .py extension and later submit to Python and later submitting to Python. So what are the various editors and what are the various IDs, right? Various editors. Various editors supported by Python. So various editors like Notepad, within the Notepad, Edit Plus, within the Notepad, within the Edit Plus, right? VI Nano, right? Yes. Notepad and Edit Plus, right? For the Windows and VI and Nano for Linux environment. These two are for Windows, these two are for Linux environment, right? Yes. What are the various IDs supported by Python? Various IDs supported, right? Editors. Python supports multiple IDs like PyCharm, PyDev, Komodo, Spider, Eclipse, NetBeans, Jupyter Notebook, VS Code, PyCharm, PyDev, Komodo, Spider, Eclipse, NetBeans, Jupyter Notebook, and VS Code. So among this select, so you may ask why this many IDs for Python? Why not one or two? Python is used for different environments using different IDs. For example, for data science, Jupyter Notebook is mostly preferred, Spider is preferred. And for big data environment, Spider is preferred, Jupyter Notebook is mostly preferred. For typical web applications, right, PyCharm is mostly preferred, VS Code is preferred. In this way, different environments use different IDs. Among all this, right, PyCharm is the mostly used IDE for Python. So these are the ID editors and IDEs supported by Python. Just I'll take 5-10 minutes more. So here, developing the first Python application. Developing the first Python application. Developing the first Python application within a editor, right? Example, within editor, example like Notepad. Developing the first Python application within editor, example like Notepad. Open Notepad and type the following Python statements. Open Notepad and type the following Python statements. Open Notepad and type the following. Yes. For example, okay, we didn't discuss anything related to Python, right? So just I'll take two values, x as 10, y as 20, and I want to perform some kind of arithmetic operations, right? X plus y, print x minus y, print x into y, print x by y, right? Yes. X has 10, y has 20. So arithmetic operations, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. I'll copy this to a separate notepad file. Just I'll copy this to a notepad, right? Just copy this to a notepad, paste it, file, save. Just within the, okay, Python 8am batch. Within this Python 8am batch, just I'm saving it as sample1.py, sample1.py, say save. So here, right. So I'm coming back here, just I'm writing here, save as sample1.py. Sample1.py. And now submit this file. And now submit this file to Python. Now submit this file to Python as and now submit this file to Python as now. You have created a sample1.py file. Now how we are going to submit this to Python means at the bottom search panel, type cmd, say enter. Now, yes, say Python, don't say enter, it will go to interactive mode. Next, specify the path where the file is available within the C drive. Within the C drive, Python, the Python 8am batch, C drive, Python 8am batch, sample1.py. Python 8am batch, sample1.py. The file name is present in which folder, present in which drive. The drive name, the folder name, and the file name. Entire path is specified to submit to Python. Say enter, hit enter. So 10 plus 20, 10 minus 20, 10 into 20, and 10 by 20. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division, right? Yes. So this is how we are submitting this Python file to. Okay. Just I'm pasting here. Understand here? But here, what is your observation? But what is your observation here? We are writing the code. We are writing the code at one place. We are writing the code at one place and executing at the other place. executing at the other place. We are writing the code at one place. Where you are writing? Within the notepad. Within the notepad you are writing and executing at the other place. Executing at the other place, right? And executing at other place within the command prompt. Within the notepad you are writing and executing at other place within the command prompt. But I want to write and execute at the same place. But to write and execute at the same place. To write and execute at the same place. We have IDLE, which comes we're writing the code at one place and execute. But to write and execute at the same place, we have IDLE. We have IDLE, which comes along with Python installation, which comes along with the Python installation. Using which comes along with the Python installation, using which we can write write and execute at the same place, which comes along with Python installation, using which we can write and execute at the same place. Okay. Okay. So how to open this IDLE, Integrated Development Learning Environment, Integrated Development Learning Environment, how we can open so that you can write and execute at the same place. Okay. So at the bottom search panel, type IDLE. You can see this ID Python 3.13. It's getting opened. IDLE Python 3.13, right? Yes. Just now we have installed it. Here, this one way of opening. Another way of opening is go to your start programs, go to your all apps, go to your all apps. In that all apps, so go to Python 3.13. Just to go to 3.13, right? Yes. Click on this IDLE. Click on this IDLE, right? Yes. Python shell gets opened. In this way, Python shell gets opened. File, new file, you said? Yes. Here itself, we can write the code. Here itself, we can run the code. Here itself, we can write the code. Here itself, we can run the code. So just the same code. So x as 10, y as 20, just performing some kind of arithmetic operations, x plus y. So Python is case sensitive, uppercase, lower cases are taken differently, x minus y, print x into y. Yes, save it. So in the C drive, Python 8 AM batch, Python 8 AM batch, right, within this sample2 dot py, right? Yes. Now you can run it, you can write the code here itself, save the code by saying Control S, save the code and run module, right? Yes. 10 plus 20, 10 minus 20, 10 into 20. 10 plus 20, 10 minus 20 and 10 into 20. So here itself we are writing, here itself we are executing the code. Just a second, give me a second. So here itself we are writing the code, here itself we are executing run module, right? Yes. So 10 plus 20, 10 minus 20, 10 into 20. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, right? Yes. So this is what writing the code in within this ideally. So just you can say in the search, ideally you can say this one, say enter, it automatically opens Python shell in this way in 3.13. File, new file you say, you can write the code here, you can run the code here, right? Yes. Check it here, right? Reasons which makes Python, this is today what we have discussed, reasons which makes Python super popular. These are the reasons. Python software foundation, right? Python software foundation, Python versions, Python versions, Python installation, Python execution modes, developing the first Python application, and working within this ideally, working with this ideally, right? So yes, you can check with this, right? Yes. Course content, right? In brief, in depth, we'll be discussing about it. Python. Yes, Python basics, Python operations. Just check with this. Operators in Python, IDs, flow control statements, looping statements, strings, collections, list, tuples, sets, dictionaries, functions, modules, packages, errors and exceptions, file handling, object-oriented programming concepts, regular expressions, database access, Python data and time, operating system module, advanced concepts like iterator generators, closures, decorators, working with CSV, XML, JSON files, graphic programming, Excel workbook, data analytics, introduction to data science, Python pandas module in brief, Python numpy module in brief, and Python matplotlib module, right? These 30 topics in Python in brief we'll be discussing. And along with that, the Django framework in brief, right? Around 15 applications we'll be discussing it. And also like UI technologies like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and MySQL, right? Yes. So you'll be getting the each and every recorded videos, soft copy of these notes, a WhatsApp group. So day after tomorrow you can attend the session, right? But from day after tomorrow, the link will be changing. You'll be added to the WhatsApp group and you'll be getting the videos to your Google Drive, notes to your mail, right? Assignments and tasks, right? Any other queries you got, anyone? So tomorrow we'll be entering into the technical part more on this, right? What happens internally when we define some variables or data types? What happens internally? How to print their content? How to print their value? How to print their address? Yes. Any other queries? Okay. So I'm stopping for now. We'll continue tomorrow, same time at 8 o'clock using the same link to see more discussion on this, right? Yes. Thank you all for your time. Thank you. Meet you tomorrow.